We all crave a life filled with joy, purpose, and well-being. A life where we feel energized, balanced, and empowered to pursue our dreams. But achieving this state of fulfillment requires us to prioritize our own well-being. This is where self-care comes in. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about taking deliberate steps to nurture our mental, emotional, and physical health. It's about recognizing that we can't pour from an empty cup. When we care for ourselves, we have more to give to others and the world around us. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a beautiful garden. To thrive, you need sunlight, water, and nourishment. Self-care is the sunlight, water, and nourishment that allows you to blossom. It's about giving yourself the same love, care, and attention you would give to someone you deeply cherish. When we neglect self-care, we risk burnout, stress, and a decline in our overall well-being. On the other hand, when we prioritize self-care, we unlock our potential, enhance our resilience, and cultivate a life filled with joy, purpose, and meaning. Self-care is a holistic practice that encompasses all aspects of our being: emotional, physical, mental, social, and spiritual. It's about tuning into our needs and engaging in activities that nourish and replenish us. Emotional self-care involves acknowledging and processing our emotions in healthy ways. It's about creating space for joy, practicing gratitude, and developing coping mechanisms for stress and difficult emotions. Physical self-care focuses on taking care of our physical bodies. This includes nourishing ourselves with healthy foods, engaging in regular exercise, prioritizing sleep, and listening to our body's signals. Mental self-care involves stimulating our minds, reducing stress, and promoting mental clarity. This might include engaging in activities like reading, puzzles, meditation, or spending time in nature. Social self-care centers around nurturing healthy relationships. It's about surrounding ourselves with positive influences, setting boundaries, and making time for meaningful connections. Spiritual self-care connects us to something greater than ourselves. This might involve practices like meditation, prayer, spending time in nature, or engaging in acts of service. Before embarking on your self-care journey, it's essential to take stock of your current state. Ask yourself, how am I feeling emotionally, physically, mentally, socially, and spiritually? Grab a journal and spend some time reflecting on the following prompts. What activities bring me joy and make me feel alive? What are some things that consistently drain my energy? What are my go-to coping mechanisms when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed? What boundaries do I need to set in my personal and professional life? What brings me a sense of peace and connection? Your answers to these questions will provide valuable insights into areas of your life that might require more attention and care. Remember, self-care is a deeply personal journey. What works for one person may not work for another. Now that you have a better understanding of your self-care needs, it's time to set some goals, but not just any goals. SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Here are some examples of SMART self-care goals. Specific. Instead of exercise more, try go for a 30-minute walk 3 times a week. Measurable. Track your progress. This could involve using a fitness tracker, journaling, or simply making a note in your calendar. Achievable. Start with small, manageable goals that you can build on over time. Relevant. Choose goals that align with your values and priorities. Time-bound. Set realistic deadlines to stay motivated and on track. Remember, your self-care goals are a journey, not a destination. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and don't be afraid to adjust your goals along the way. Section 5. Weaving self-care into your daily life. Incorporating self-care into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Start by identifying small pockets of time throughout your day where you can prioritize your well-being. Here are a few ideas. Morning. Begin your day with a few minutes of meditation, journaling, or stretching. Workday. Take regular breaks to step away from your desk, go for a walk, or simply close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Evening. Unwind with a warm bath, a good book, or a relaxing hobby. In addition to daily practices, consider incorporating weekly or monthly self-care activities into your routine. This could include weekly scheduling a massage, going for a hike, or having a phone-free evening. Monthly planning a weekend getaway, trying a new fitness class, or having a spa day at home. The key is to find activities that you genuinely enjoy and that fit seamlessly into your lifestyle. Section 6. Embracing flexibility, finding what works for you. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to self-care. What works for one person may not work for another, and what works for you today may not work for you tomorrow. Embrace experimentation and be open to trying new things. Don't be afraid to adjust your routine as needed. Life is constantly evolving, and so are our needs. Remember, self-care is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up for yourself, even on the days when it feels challenging. Section 7. Overcoming barriers. Staying committed to your well-being. We all face barriers to self-care at some point. These barriers might include lack of time, guilt, financial constraints, or simply not knowing where to start. Here are some practical solutions for overcoming common self-care barriers. Lack of time. Start small. Even 5 minutes of self-care is better than none. Look for opportunities to integrate self-care into your existing routine, such as listening to a podcast while you commute or practicing mindfulness while you walk. Guilt. Remind yourself that self-care is not selfish. It's essential for your overall well-being and allows you to show up as the best version of yourself for others. Financial constraints. Explore free or low-cost self-care options, such as spending time in nature, practicing yoga at home, or connecting with loved ones. Not knowing where to start? Begin by identifying one small self-care activity that you can easily incorporate into your routine and build from there. Section 8. The power of connection. Building a support system. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can make a world of difference in your self-care journey. Here are some tips for building a strong support system. Nurture your existing relationships. Make time for meaningful conversations with loved ones. Plan regular outings and be there for each other through thick and thin. Join a group or class. Explore groups or classes aligned with your interests, whether it's a book club, a hiking group, or a meditation class. Seek professional support. Don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist, counselor, or coach for guidance and support on your self-care journey. Remember, you don't have to go it alone.